Hi, what I'm here to share with you today is the instrument that we use in our office to adjust patients, the Impulse IQ. So I want to explain what this adjustment does, how it works, why it's so incredibly effective. Now, the Impulse IQ is different than many of the other instruments out there. First of all, it's the fastest device out there. The speed of the thrust is at 1 to 2 milliseconds. To give you a comparison, when we adjust with our hands, it's about 150 to 200 milliseconds. So this is about 100 times faster than an adjustment performed with a hand. But the most unique thing about the Impulse IQ, and by the way, there are devices out there known as the Impulse. It's been out there for years, but the IQ is unique. It has a microchip computer in the device that actually measures your body's resonant frequency in real time. So I'm going to explain what that is. When this device applies a thrust, it actually measures the rebound frequency of the body at the spinal joint level or the muscle level that you are impacting. And what it does is it gets in unison or sync with your body's response. So it literally works with your body. The instrument will speed up, it will slow down based upon the feedback from your body, from that spinal joint in real time. It's amazing technology, artificial intelligence in adjusting. The benefit of that is that they have demonstrated that repetitive thrust patterning has demonstrated 3 times greater change in spinal mobility. So that means you are getting absolutely the most dramatic change that you can from the adjustment in real time at that moment. Now, how does it work? It will apply a first initial thrust and then set up a pattern of repeating thrusts after that. It will continue firing until it has measured a significant change. Once it's made a change, it will stop and it will single beep. So if you hear a single beep, that means a significant change has happened. If there's no beep, that means that either the contact wasn't quite right, the angle wasn't quite right, the practitioner will make a position change, a contact change to make the adjustment properly and more effectively. The other option that will happen is it will double beep. And if it double beeps, that means that after 36 thrusts, it was not able to make a measurable, consistent change. Now we will continue working in that area until we get that change to happen. So the beauty with the Impulse IQ is that we're able to make the most effective adjustment at that moment and make the greatest change possible for that particular segment. Now, what does that adjustment actually do? Well, there are muscles and ligaments and the disc structure itself that has what are called mechanoreceptors. These are nerves that are sensitive to or respond to stretch, pressure, and motion. And when this instrument fires, it stimulates and activates those special nerve receptors that actually articulates into the brain, to the prefrontal cortex. And that causes an improved mapping between the sensory and motor portions of the brain, which literally helps to modulate and control the muscles around your spine. So in essence, in simple terms, it's like rebooting your computer. It resets the registry. It helps to reset what's called the neuromuscular reflex, which allows your body, your brain and nerve system to control the muscles more effectively around the spine. And that's what an adjustment does. Now also remember that when we're affecting those mechanoreceptors, and again, due to the speed of this instrument being 100 times faster than the human hand, and due to the fact that it is repetitive, it impacts those important neuromechanical nerves much more effectively than a single thrust. And I'll tell you, that's why more than 90% of our patients prefer being adjusted with this particular instrument. But you also have to remember, those nerves do overflow and impact the autonomic nerve system. And that has far-reaching effects on your health. So not only are we going to be able to help modulate pain, reduce muscle spasm, and restore muscle balance, more importantly, we're literally going to be able to impact your health. So make sure that you ask one of our doctors about those particular questions you have and how this instrument can help you to have better health.